Every time the man received a courier, he was in the habit of giving it a sniff first. But this time it was strange. This letter didn't have the smell of paper. There was neither the sender's address nor a phone number on the courier. The courier only took care of the delivery and also had no idea who had sent it. He opened the letter, and it read, "Save her." The ballpoint pen used on the letter did have a bit of a smell. Victor sniffed it carefully. He envisioned a blonde woman aged between 25 and 30. There were also the smells of a stable and banknotes on the pen. The woman used low-end cosmetics, and Victor guessed that she might work in a place like a circus. The police checked the police situation summary. 15 minutes ago, the ticket seller at the horse ranch had died. Victor rushed to the scene and, with a sniff, confirmed that the smell of that ballpoint pen was exactly that of the deceased. It seemed that this wasn't a prank but a murder. Shortly after, Victor received a phone call. This crazy murderer was challenging Victor's sense of smell. Over the next 3 days, Victor received 3 more letters, but each time, before he could confirm the victim, the murderer killed the person first. The strangest thing was that those pieces of letter paper had no smell at all. How on earth did the murderer manage to do that? However, the fact that there was the victim's smell on the ballpoint pen indicated that the deceased had held the pen before death and even handed it to the murderer. What on earth was going on? Victor studied for the whole night and finally figured out why the murderer's items had no smell. Just then, the murderer sent another courier. Victor sprayed something on the letter paper, and the paper that originally had no smell finally had an odor. It turned out that the murderer had sprayed zinc ricinoleate on the letter paper, which was a kind of permanent passive deodorant. Victor sniffed carefully and analyzed the murderer's body odor, only to find that it was the body odor of the courier who had delivered the letters. Now Victor understood why the ballpoint pen had the victim's smell. It was because the murderer had asked the victim to sign for the courier with the pen, deliberately leaving clues to provoke him. Victor sniffed the ballpoint pen of this time's victim, and his face instantly changed, because this was the smell of his girlfriend, Katusha.